Silence. It is more powerful than any word you could ever send. And when you stop contacting a man, everything begins to change. Not just in your world, but in his. At first, he doesn't notice. Or at least, he tells himself he doesn't. He thinks your silence is temporary, just another wave in the ocean of emotions. He scrolls through his phone, expecting to see your name pop up, the way it always did. But this time, nothing. And that nothing begins to echo louder than any message ever could. When you stop contacting him, his ego whispers, "She'll be back. She always comes back." He convinces himself you're just busy. He plays it cool, acts unbothered, maybe even laughs with friends. But late at night, when the room grows quiet and the noise fades, he feels the empty space you used to fill. Men often underestimate silence. They believe attention is endless, love is permanent, and your effort will never fade. But your silence tells him something words never could, that his place in your life is no longer guaranteed. And slowly, denial begins to crack. Now he wonders, why isn't she texting me? Did something happen? Did I do something wrong? Or worse, is she talking to someone else? Curiosity eats at his mind. He replays conversations, searching for clues. He checks his phone more often. Every buzz makes his heart skip, hoping it's you, but it isn't. Psychologists say that when a person is deprived of a familiar stimulus, in this case, your attention, the brain enters a state of heightened craving. You've become the missing piece of his daily routine, and suddenly, that absence feels unbearable. This is where it gets interesting. His pride steps in. His ego tells him, "Don't reach out first. Don't let her think you care too much." So, instead of contacting you, he might post something on social media, a picture, a story, a status, anything that screams, "Look, I'm fine without you." But deep down, it's not about being fine. It's about making you notice. Because silence, especially from a woman he once had, threatens the foundation of his control. And here's the truth. Men crave control in relationships far more than they admit. When you stop contacting him, you take that control away. You flip the dynamic, and suddenly, he's no longer the one deciding when to give or withhold attention. You are. When your silence continues, he spirals. He wonders, is she done with me? Has she moved on? Is there someone better in her life now? The male mind, especially when pride and attraction mix, is wired to chase what it cannot fully possess. And the more he overthinks, the more he obsesses. Your absence becomes louder than your presence ever was. It's psychology's law of scarcity. The less available something is, the more valuable it becomes. And now, your silence is making you priceless. Men react in different ways when you stop contacting them. Some will reach out directly. "Hey, how are you? Been a while." Others will test the waters with subtle likes, comments, or indirect messages. And some, too proud to admit they miss you, will pull away further. But even then, you're still on their mind. The truth, even when he doesn't respond, he notices. Even when he doesn't say a word, he feels it. Because silence forces reflection. Here's what most women don't realize. Your silence doesn't just create distance, it creates space. Space for him to confront his feelings, his mistakes, his regrets. Words can be argued with, but silence can't be debated. Silence makes him face himself. Neuroscience shows that when a person expects a message or contact and doesn't receive it, the brain experiences it as a form of social pain. This pain activates the same neural pathways as physical pain, meaning your silence literally hurts him. What he will do next. 1. He'll check your online presence. Even if he never admits it, he'll look for signs of your life without him. 2. He'll replay memories. Suddenly, all the moments he overlooked, your laughter, your care, your effort, come flooding back. 3. He'll compare. If he's seeing someone else, your silence will make him measure her against you, and often she won't compare. 4. He'll question himself. Deep down, he wonders, why did she stop? What did I do wrong? Am I losing her for good? 5. He'll either step up or stay stuck. Your silence becomes the ultimate test. The men who value you will move mountains to reconnect. The ones who don't will fade away, revealing they never deserved you. Most women think words, explanations, and long conversations will make a man understand. But often, silence says everything. When you stop contacting him, you communicate boundaries. You show self-respect. You remind him that love is not owed, it's earned. And here's the hidden beauty. Your silence isn't about punishing him. It's about protecting you, protecting your peace, your worth, your dignity. The longer your silence lasts, the deeper the regret cuts. Because men don't always regret losing you when you're still there, fighting for their attention. They regret it when the fight is over, when your energy is no longer theirs to take. Regret is born in the empty spaces you leave behind, in the quiet nights, in the unanswered texts, in the realization that the woman who once gave her all has chosen to give nothing at all. When you stop contacting a man, he doesn't just miss your messages. He misses you, the version of himself that existed when he had you. The comfort, the validation, the love he thought would always be there. And whether he admits it or not, your silence becomes a mirror. It forces him to see who he truly is, what he truly values, and whether he is strong enough to be the man you deserve. So remember this: you don't always need to explain. You don't always need to fight for attention. Sometimes, the loudest thing you can ever say is nothing at all. And when you choose that silence, watch carefully, because how he responds will reveal everything: his love, his pride, his regret, his true character. And in the end, silence won't just change him. It will change you. It will remind you of your strength, your worth, and the fact that real love doesn't need to be chased.